Between every star in the night sky, there is silence. Not just quiet, something deeper. An emptiness so vast that light itself struggles to cross it. But here's the part most people never think about. That silence is not actually empty. When you look up at the stars, it feels like they're scattered across a dark, empty background, like points of light on a blank canvas. But that darkness between them isn't nothing. It's space. And space is filled with things we cannot see. Particles, radiation, fields, and something far stranger. Because if you could zoom into the space between stars, closer and closer, you wouldn't find emptiness. You would find a hidden structure. Floating between stars are clouds of gas, hydrogen, helium, the basic building blocks of everything. These clouds stretch across light years. Some are so massive they will eventually collapse under their own gravity and form new stars. So the space between stars is not just space, it's where stars are born. But even that isn't the full picture, because most of what exists between stars is something we still don't understand. Scientists believe that visible matter, stars, planets, gas, makes up only a small fraction of the universe. The rest is something invisible, something we cannot see, something that doesn't emit light. They call it dark matter. It doesn't shine. It doesn't interact with light, but it has mass, and it shapes the structure of entire galaxies. Which means even the empty space between stars is filled with something we can't detect directly. So the next time you look at the night sky, remember this: you are not looking at emptiness. You are looking through something. And it gets even stranger. Even if you removed every particle, every atom, every trace of matter from space, it still wouldn't be empty. Because at the smallest scales of reality, space itself is not truly still. Quantum physics tells us that even a perfect vacuum is filled with fluctuations, tiny bursts of energy appearing and disappearing constantly. Particles that exist for a fraction of a second, then vanish. So even nothing is doing something. Which leads to a strange idea. There is no such thing as true emptiness. Every part of the universe is active, alive with motion, even when it looks completely still. And that silence between stars? It's not quiet because nothing is happening. It's quiet because what's happening is beyond what we can hear. Between stars, there are invisible forces shaping galaxies. There are particles drifting across unimaginable distances. There are fields, fluctuations, structures we are only beginning to understand. Entire processes unfolding in complete silence. And we pass through it every second without ever noticing. So the next time you look up at the night sky, don't just look at the stars. Look at the darkness between them. Because that darkness is not empty. It's filled with the unknown. And it may be one of the most active places in the entire universe. The universe is not silent. We just don't know how to listen.